Welcome back, Legends. I'm Mark with LegendaryMakes, and on today's video, we are going to be talking about this. About 4 months ago, I was asked to make something to cool cell phones. This person that reached out to me wanted a device that they could put multiple cell phones in and be cooled simultaneously. So this is what I came up with. I'm not going to get into what it's for, what the cell phone is for, because I don't really care about that. I care about the cool design that I made. So let's get into the details of that. So we do have these slots up here, and it's big enough to fit most of the phones or types of phones that will be going into something like this. And as you can see, we've got just a little bit of room on both sides, a little bit of wiggle room. So airflow can go up and out and exhaust any heat, and that's going to be done via this fan here. So it's going to sit on the desk, table, whatever you have it on, intake air through here, exhaust it up, and ultimately cooling the phones. And a couple other things here too is like I have these holes in here. So this, if the phone is up this way and it's tilting this way, you would think that the airflow would be cut off here, but the airflow can come up in this chamber that's getting cut off here and exhaust on this other side, still bringing air up and out. So, and then I also, if you can tell, I have these notched, right? So these are notched. So when you do, if you decide to like lay it this way on a slant, it puts it exactly in the middle of the channel. So air can flow both sides of the phone. And I also notched the bottom, the very bottom there too. So it has nowhere else but the bottom of the phone to go sit right in the center. The side has nowhere else to sit but right in the center, and the same thing with this side. So I really like this project. It was fun just to try to figure out the airflow dynamics and trying to figure out how to maximize cooling for a weird device, I guess, for cell phones. So that was interesting. But yes, this is in my store. If anybody out there has a need for this, I'll have my link in the description below to my eBay store for this. You can also just check out my bio on YouTube and see all my socials and where I'm selling stuff. But this is what this is. And let's take this apart and kind of see what it looks like when you get it. Okay, here we have this thing kind of broken down. This fan just screws in. I've only got two. This is just more for show, but screws in on all four corners here, and it screws into the bottom part because the fan actually is used to affix these two pieces here together. If I can get them to go in. There we go. Had to put that wire there. And bam. So this keeps this nice and stable. Any cords that you have for the fan can be exited through one of these holes, and super sturdy, simple. And this is a better look at the top part. This is the bottom part here, and all these holes, you know, exhaust fresh air up and out, and therefore wicking away any heat. And this just goes right in here. It's a little tight. This top part's not really meant to come off and on anyways, except after you install the fan. And that's it. This is pretty simple. I'll have other versions of this without this cutout here. And I'll probably do a couple different other colors. So if you just want this, no, you know, branding or whatever on there. And yeah, so there'll be multiple colors on the store, and just be on the lookout for that. And if you're wondering what fan I used with this, I'll put the link in the description below if you want to pick one up if you do buy one of these units, or you're just interested in having this fan. It's pretty fun, interesting fan. It's this brand here, W-A-T-H-A-I. I don't know if this is probably backwards to you guys, but it is a pretty interesting fan. This company has a bunch of different fans, which is really fun. But they have a controller for the fan too, so you can up and lower the speed. And with these fans, you can buy an adapter, which can control 3. So if you wanted to have 3 of these with 3 separate fans and 3 different units, you could hook them all up via these 3 little cords here. So I think it's pretty cool. can adjust the speed, all that sort of stuff. This was just a quick video on something I made. I'm gonna do a few more of these videos of some of my past creations, some that have been updated as I've learned how to use Autodesk and gotten better with 3D printing. So that I think will be fun to kind of go back, redo those projects, and putting to use the knowledge I now have from printing and designing for about almost 2 years now. So that's it for this one, Legends. If you found any